Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Limitless Lauren. Today I am going to be reviewing a curling wand, Terviiix 3/10 of an inch thin curling iron. If you have seen some of the TikToks or trending hairstyles recently, it's to look like you've had a perm without having a perm. The company reached out to me and asked if I would review it with my honest review, so that is what I'm going to be doing. So a little info about this specific curling wand. You can get it on Amazon. It is $21.99, but they graciously gave me a 30% off discount code if you are interested in it, which would bring it down to a little over $15 before tax. So that's a really good price, 15 bucks for a curling iron. Now a few specific details about the iron. It says that the keratin argon oil is infused in the tourmaline ceramic barrel, which provides quick, shiny, and smoother finish to the hair, which I think was very interesting that the keratin and argon oil are in the barrel. It has ionic technology, which helps reduce frizz and stress caused by friction, static electricity. It has 12 different adjustable temperature levels from 250 to 450 degrees. This has a safety auto shut off. So it will automatically shut off after 60 minutes. So you don't have to worry about leaving the house, wondering if you left your curling wand on and burning down your house.
Ooh, she's thin!
It also comes with a glove. And I typically don't use the glove because I pretty much know how to curl my hair. But if you are still practicing learning how to use a curling wand, scared of burning yourself, use the glove. It does come in handy if you want. So the on button is right here. And then you just keep clicking it to change the temperature. So I think I'm going to use 285. The finer your hair is, I would suggest using a lower temperature, and the thicker your hair, the higher the temperature. And it is heating up pretty dang fast. So while that's finishing heating up, I wanted to let you know how I prepared my hair, because I would use something that helps with heat damage and protects your hair against that. So out of the shower, I put in, it's a leave-in spray. It has 10 different benefits, one of them being heat protection. And I also threw on some of this Matrix Exquisite Oil for fragile hair. This is a strengthening treatment oil. So I put some of this on my ends. And those are the two products that I used. You can pretty much use whatever heat damage product that you prefer. And before I start curling, I'm going to section off my hair. Now, if you have thick hair, you're gonna want more sections. Since I have thin hair, I usually do 2 sections. But if you want really voluminous curls and hair, the more sections that you do, the more voluminous your hair is going to be. And I did not blow dry my hair. I let it air dry because since I'm going to be using heat with the curling wand, I didn't want to also use heat with the blow dryer. So if you have time, I would highly recommend to let your hair air dry if possible. So I'm going to take a little section. And I like to start at the front and move back. It's definitely a preference what you want to do. So I will put the wand facing down, putting it as close to my scalp as possible, and wind it on down. And I leave the bottom out. So 5 seconds roughly is good. I probably could have twirled it a little bit more on the bottom here. And I slowly just let it fall out.
Ooh, look at that cute little curl!
Wow, look at that bounce back. Again, pointing it down, wrapping it around, and let it go and slide the curling wand out. Woohoo! Oh man, my hair is gonna be so voluminous. And I just pull it a little bit just to loosen up the curl. And if you want it kinkier, you just don't pull it, but just to loosen it up a little bit. And it's up to you how big you want the sections to be. If you want them more kinky, curly, tight, do smaller sections of hair. If you want them a little bit looser, then do bigger sections. Now a tip, if you can't see the back of your head, you don't know how to curl it, what I do is I'll split whatever section I'm doing in half, pull it around my head, so then I just have all my hair once I get to the back. I'll just try to hold it as much as I can and curl it over to the side. So for the back of my head, I don't necessarily point it down. I'll point it to the side just because sometimes it's hard maneuvering behind your head, but the curls still come out just fine. All right, moving on to the next section. For the top, again, I will split my hair in half. I'll put one section down and pin up the other side just so it's out of the way. And again, I'll bring this section up front so I can make sure I'm getting all the hair from behind my head. And this time, for the top section, I start from the back and work my way forward. Again, it's just preference. The final look, no, just kidding. This is what it looks like without running my hands through it. So I usually split my hair in the middle, but I know how my hair looks curled, kinky curled with it down the middle, and it does not suit me. So I did a little bit of a part, which I think will look better, but I'm going to let the curls set before I run my fingers through it. So while it is setting, I am going to use Paul Mitchell Invisible Wear Undone Texture Spray. This is my favorite texture spray. My mom sent me this Way texturizing hairspray, but Paul Mitchell is the winner. This one is very fragrant, and it just doesn't texturize my hair as well as the Paul Mitchell. So if you're looking for a good texture spray, this is a good one. And so I'll just lift up my hair, spray, spray, spray. These are so fun, they're so bouncy. A little fun fact is when I was younger, like pretty young, my mom permed my hair. I still give her crap to this day because it just looked crazy on me and I was so little. It's like, what are you doing perming my hair? Frying my hair starting at such a young age. Oh gosh. I guess it was a thing back in the 90s to perm your hair. I don't know. But it's like the full circle, everything comes back around. Now it's trending again with having a permed hairstyle, which I think these curls are just so fun. And it really didn't take me that long, maybe like 7 minutes. And I didn't even have to hold it for a whole 5 seconds. I probably held it for between 3 and 4 seconds, dropped it, and it was still very kinky curly. I probably could have used a lesser heat too. You really don't need that high of heat, especially when you're dealing with such smaller sections of your hair. It will burn your hair if you use too high of heat. I'm also gonna put in some more hair oil. I got this Jisoo, I talked about it in my Sephora haul. It's a honey infused hair oil and I love it. So I'm gonna put a couple drops and just run it through my ends. Just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna run my fingers through it and let's see what happens here. It's getting goofy. Oh my Lanta. You do not want to run a brush through it. That is gonna make it look even more frizzy than what my hair is looking like now. Wow, talk about volume. So what I'm doing is I'm just pulling each of the curls apart. The more you pull them, the more voluminous it's gonna be. I think it's pretty cute, actually. I got these cute clips from Target for $1. Just for a little different kind of style, or you could just clip one back. Just play around with it. Have a little half up, half down moment. And as the day goes on, if you're like, wow, this is way too curly for me, it will die down as time goes by. And if you live in a humid state, like I used to live in Louisiana, you'd go outside after curling your hair and it would just be very relaxed after about 5 minutes. So final step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Matrix Style Fixer Finishing Hairspray just to really set the curls in even more. I think this is such a cool iron for just a very different hairstyle. If you have been wanting to try this type of look, get this curling wand, 15 bucks. Use the code link below. It's a lot of different letters and numbers, but it's just off Amazon and the coupon code's only good for a month. So this would be a great Christmas present. All right, that is it for my curling wand review. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye. But wait.
Before you go, I'll miss you so please subscribe to my channel and like this video.